Endless rolling hills, surreal views, rainforest, wild chimpanzees, buzzing cities, and so much more. In this episode, we take you to one of Africa's most underrated destinations. A country with a painful past, but an inspiring present. This is the oasis of Africa, the land of 1,000 hills. Wander along in Rwanda. We are Carla and Lida, and we swapped the career ladder for something totally different. Wandering the world in our Land Rover Defender, PANGO. We bought it sight unseen in Africa while still living in Europe, and we converted it into a full-time overlanding vehicle. We hit the road in Africa and dreamed to travel the world. Wander along. Oops, we have to drive on the right side of the road again. Rwanda is only 2/3 of the size of the Netherlands. You can drive across the whole country in a single day, if you don't stop every 5 minutes for the views. Yet it feels large.
It is a massive city. Wow. Some things are very modern, some things are not. Still very neat. Interesting mix.
And it is home to estimated 14 million people, making it Africa's second most densely populated country. This density, combined with land scarcity and heavy dependence on agriculture, make that poverty reduction has stalled, especially in rural areas. Yet you also see a country shaping its path forward, with good infrastructure, a growing tourism industry, and Umuganda, a monthly cleaning day in which all Rwandans have to participate. Umuganda means coming together in common purpose in Kinyarwanda. Welcome back
To Rwanda.
We're in Kigali, the capital of Rwanda. We're walking past the Kigali Convention Center as we speak.
This is apparently one of the most expensive buildings in Africa. It was fashioned after the King's Palace. So it's quite interesting, very different. So we're off to explore the city. Here there's some good food, so that of course, and then the rest of Rwanda.
So it really is the land of 1,000 hills. I can confirm. I've now walked almost all of them.
This is the cleanest city in Africa which I've ever seen, and I think it's the cleanest city I've ever seen.
Singapore is going to be high on the list too.
Yes, let's say it's comparable almost.
You can see they put a lot of effort also in it. You see like advertisement of throwing stuff in the bin,
Yes,
and do not litter, things like that.
and also a lot of areas that are still just green, and forests and bamboos and parks like this one. It's on a hilltop with a little running track in the middle of the city on a hill. And of course there are two sides to it. There's the richer and there's the poorer, but they also live quite mixed, which is also refreshing to see. So we are happy chappies.
Yeah, this is your distance,
This is mine. There I will still beat her.
but I'll beat you twice.
Yes, if a lion chases us, I will win.
It's probably true.
She's making a run for it.
Do I get a head start? The Kigali Genocide Memorial remembers the victims of 1994. In just 100 days, an estimated 800,000 people lost their lives. Neighbor turned against neighbor, and the mass killing carried out by ordinary people on an unimaginable scale unfolded across the country, leaving a wound that still echoes today.
regrouped a bit.
Yeah, that was quite an intense tour.
Yeah, we just did the self-tour, the audio self-tour. But it's such a well-curated museum. It's really worth it to visit. It takes you from the history, how the manipulation of people started, what happened through the decades leading up to the genocide, and then what came after that, and the reconciliation.
But leaves you deeply moved, I must say. The images, the examples, the stories, videos.
Yeah. Just the immensity of it is just mind-boggling also.
Okay.
So humans can be horrible to one another. But yeah, they've done it beautifully.
Yeah, and it's so good that places like this help to learn from and also give people, as I understood, people here in Rwanda a place to go to visit, to heal, to grieve.
Now that the emotions are under control, we'll hand in our stuff and go see some more of Kigali.
Also when you come in to have an Indian coconut fish stew, and they have a dramatic chicken and the chicken nuggets and the chicken quesadilla, and they have a pan tilapia fish in cassava. It's a local food from Rwanda, and they have a specialty from the 20 different of tea: African tea, ginger tea, lemon tea, chai tea, mint tea, spice tea, tende tea, msaza tea, kalato tea, moringa tea. I said lemon tea and I said black tea. When you're coming to this coffee, you don't make your coffee, you make your day. The best tea from the Capri zone, the Akanwangmati, do you know Akanwangmati?
What is happening there? That's not the down dog. Okay, back to business.
Yes.
5 minutes later, there has only been burpees and now this.
So, leaving our home in Kigali.
We squatted here again. Nice place. You are at the back of a sort of a restaurant. It's very neat. Beautiful view over the outskirts of Kigali. Tomorrow we head off to another camping on our way to the Nyungwe National Park, where we will hopefully see some chimpanzees. So, pit stop in between, but very excited for the forest and the possibility of the chimps. Watching us because they're like in front of us, and then they stop, and then they stop when we stop, and it feels a bit strange. And then it seems we missed the turn off, and suddenly we're standing by the border post, which is not used, the Republic of Burundi.
And this guy with a massive gun stopping us. Turn around.
So we just giggled, and I showed them a Google map. I think we were being watched.
I mean, you can go to Burundi, of course, but not via Rwanda, as far as we know. You have to go via Tanzania.
Looking at his face, I don't think you can at all. So, turn around and we're on our way again.
Which lake are we heading towards?
Cyohoha. Sounds very Native American. Cyohoha. Cyohoha. That's where we're going. We just arrived at our campsite and it started raining.
Yeah.
But yeah, so there's the lake and apparently that is Burundi. Morning.
We're on our way to Nyungwe National Park. It's very convenient to drive in Rwanda. The infrastructure is very good. Also the campsites we've been so far, very impressed with it. At the same time, we don't see a lot of other travelers, overlanders. We think the country is very well suited for overlanding. Distances are doable and there's a lot of when you drive to see and to look at something new around every corner, over every hill. And it's, for example, different than in Tanzania where you drive long distances and see the same landscape. So we're enjoying ourselves here. Cool.
How high are we?
We're at 2100 meters. So quite high in elevation suddenly, or well, not suddenly, but I was already wondering why are my ears feeling to pop them. But that's why.
We are at almost 2,300 meters. And then Panda starts screaming. The coolant level sensor, when we started going downhill, I think as the car turned, it started beeping at us. I almost had a heart attack. But I think it was just the pressure difference was just causing the level of the coolant to be pressed.
So my concern is not the car beeping,
Me
car not
beeping.
beeping.
It's not a nice feeling on a mountain pass where you have nowhere to stand. So, yeah.
All good, all good.
All good now.
I'm very curious how it is to be like in that forest. And we're also gonna walk above it a little bit. But you'll see that now.
It's not always glamorous, is it?
No, no it's not.
But it was flat
Although
and
my-
safe.
Oh, I thought you were referring to my closet and
Oh.
clothes. So, yeah.
No, I'm referring to your quarry. Yes. Ready for Nyungwe?
Nyungwe, yes.
Here we
Ready
go.
for some monkeys.
Monkey business.
Yes. Nyungwe National Park lies in Rwanda's mountainous southwest and protects one of Africa's oldest rainforests. It's around 60 million years old and survived the last ice age. It's incredibly rich in life, from orchids and ancient trees to 13 species of primates.
so beautiful, and we so wish that we could show you some drone footage of this, but it's not allowed in the country. I don't think I've ever seen a rainforest like this. It's just stunning.
So, we just arrived at the park and our plan was to go straight for the Canopy walk. But, oh boy, thunder and lightning.
Rain and hail. Hiding.
Hiding in PANGO.
Yeah.
And making something to eat.
But you did it.
Yeah.
You did it.
I don't feel amazing, but yeah.
But it looks amazing, yeah.
Doing it. Deep in Rwanda's rainforests, another world comes alive. Home to wild chimpanzees, our closest living relatives. Hearing their calls above our heads through the mist is an experience we'll never forget. Lunch, Dutch weather.
Not a Dutch view.
We are walking on the Congo-Nile trail. It's a 227 kilometer trail. I believe you can hike it in 10 days. It follows Lake Kivu. You can also bike it. And we are just doing tiny little bits of it, just to get a feel. Rwanda is known as the land of 1,000 hills, but it's also the lakes that bring color to its landscape. We decided to visit one more, said to offer incredible views. But what took us by surprise was the journey itself. Every curve, every view, even more beautiful than we imagined. Is that what I think it is?
Well, I think it's one of the mountains, volcanoes, or old volcanoes of Volcano National Park. Nothing else is so high and pointy here. I haven't done my research, but they said that you have views from here, so wow.
Volcanoes National Park is home to the famous mountain gorillas. These incredible animals are found only in this region, where Rwanda, Congo and Uganda meet. We decided to save that experience for Uganda and simply soak in the final views of this beautiful country. But make sure you don't miss our next episode in 2 weeks. It's going to be a ride of its own. Ready?
Yes. Let's go, Uganda. We hope you liked our travels in Rwanda.
Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe to our channel.
And see you next time in Uganda.
Off we go. We hope you liked our travels. We hoped you liked.
Okay.
We hope you like.
Okay, ik zal het even zeggen. We hope you like our... We hope you liked our travels in Rwanda. Okay, sorry, ik zal...
Oké, kom.